we do, or like what our favorite things to do are. So I'm a dancer. I'm very physical. I use my body a lot. I love baking cakes. I always just like shove baked goods on my friends.
I teach acting to young kids. I do mostly musical theater. Oh my God. Because I'm a weenie.
Do they not understand this assignment? It's based on attractiveness, not what you do for the world or like what your job is. Like none of this matters. Just look at each other. Who is the hottest and who's not? Like.
See, I saw them on somewhere too, but I didn't know where y'all were standing.
What?
Then put yourself as him.
The girl who I found most attractive was Jordan. She has a great personality and she's confident.
Dope.
That has nothing to do with attractiveness. Like I guess. So I guess it does have something to do with attractiveness, like in the total sense of things. But like when the guys are coming in, they're not going to have an interview period, so it's just going to be based on looks. So you're supposed to base each other off of looks, not who you like the most.
I'll be fine.
That's not true.
Wait. It's 5 to 1. No. How did I end up here?
How about we do it off of like immediate first impression and attraction to the person?
What is this?
I'm just gonna put it
list?
out there just so we do it.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Those seemed like fair rankings. For how quickly it went by, at least it seemed better than what they originally had.
There were attributes that I saw in the other girls that I didn't see in myself, and hence I would have put them higher as well over me. So people are like, she's so sweet, she's so funny, but like, I wouldn't date her.
I guess I'll be 1.
Okay.
Cool beans.
I already love
right,
you
I'll be
all
back.
so much dearly, and I would date
Is
all
this
of
correct?
you.
So does that make me a 3?
That makes you a 4.
Yeah, I'll just stay here. It's fine.
Yeah.
Nobody really wanted to be lost, and I could kind of feel that vibe. So I was just like, you know what, it's fine. Like, nobody is a 5, really. Well,
I don't think anybody actually thinks she's the least attractive there. I just think no one wants to hurt each other's feelings to put someone there. I don't like the fact that she's like, whatever, it doesn't matter, I'll just be 5th. That just makes her so much more attractive.
I'll say 3.
I would say 3 and
I'm
then
gonna say
4.
3.
Not saying you don't have a personality, but I'm like,
oh, I'm 5 again.
I think we just put ourselves in order of most extroverted, not the most personality.
So this is final? This is final.
How much can I say before I get myself into trouble? I think what number 2 said makes the most sense, that they're definitely just ranking themselves based on who's the most outgoing compared to who's not. We'll see what the guys do. Maybe I won't have to say anything. Maybe they'll say everything for me.
Do you want to start it off?
Gio, over there.
Yeah, immediately.
Like, just shift down. Could you?
I feel like just walking into that and seeing that she was okay being put 5th by the other girls just instantly bumps her up to like the front.
Switch with her. I forgot, they can't even hear me.
Yeah. You got a point. Okay.
What would you switch?
I switch her and her. You go over there. Or,
Oh, those two. Okay. All right.
and then you over there. You switch. Yeah, that's pretty much.
Personally, for me, she kind of looks like Kristen Bell. And I really like Kristen Bell, so I'd probably put her in on the
I mean,
one or
she has
two
short
position.
blonde hair.
And
That's
I kind
about
of
it.
like her vibe. I think her whole aesthetic is very nice. So for me, it's either 1 or 2 up here. Are we content with 5 being 5?
I'm not.
Where do you currently want 5?
I want her at least 3.
So 5 goes up.
She should be a 4 because it's like meeting in the middle.
I think 4 is fine. 5 and 4. Switch.
We're gonna get ripped a new one.
I don't want to get the pointer here.
Guys are not afraid to be more blunt. They were straight up, hey, you're attractive, you're not. But girls were like, I don't want to be rude, you know, we're all beautiful in our own way.
All right, are we good?
Like, I also kind of want to see like the girls ranking themselves just based on the looks, not taking any of the personality or anything into it, and see what changed. Or if that's also what they think is the most attractive. I feel like that's honestly a pretty fair order. I feel like you could like switch her and put her in number 2 or 3 and bump everybody else down, and that would still be fine. But like these people are like so similar in attractiveness that like they could really be arranged in any order. Why is the one in the middle so shocked? Oh, she went from 1 to 3. Gotcha.
The way the guys were ranking the girls, I actually think we were doing it mostly by personality.
I was.
How? You didn't talk to them at all. They couldn't hear you. That's just a straight lie.
Well, I was at 5, and now I'm here. So I'm like, Thank you. I don't know. It's very interesting, I feel. I did think coming into this, like, cultural stereotypes would be a factor. Them ranking me first kind of shot that down, I guess, because I didn't think they would choose, like, an Asian girl first.
I don't even know if that's true anymore. Like, there's obviously the people who like fetishize like Asian women, but I feel like they have an edge up where they're just like naturally more on the petite side of things, and that is like what people find attractive more often.
I was surprised at them placing me at the bottom, but at the same time, I know out of a room of beautiful girls that I was put in, that from the jump there was no chance for me. There was no chance there.
Yeah, I feel like everyone knew that going into this, right? So I don't know why they rated her so high. I feel like it was an unfair rating because the women got to like talk to each other and like get to know each other more. So their ratings weren't based on purely physical, so they can kind of lie, or maybe they do just find her personality so amazing even though they only had like 7 minutes to get to know each other. Whereas if it was just based on, like, I don't feel like women find other bigger women attractive. I really want to see this like redone, but have like lesbian women order them to see if it's just, oh, guys only don't find like big women attractive, or if it's just like an overall thing and just straight women won't be honest with each other.
Me being the only black girl, like I knew that I wouldn't really rank.
Oh yeah,
because
American beauty standards versus what people see people of color, like it's different.
The guys that I interact with, they socialize more with black women and they think more black women are attractive.
But I mean, like, her body type is like pretty much like almost the exact definition of what people find attractive. I guess I was kind of shocked how low she was ranked, but I feel like the other people are so similar in body types that they're kind of interchangeable.
I think that the guys ranked the woman from appearance more than personality.
How would they rate you on personality? They didn't talk to you at all. Like, what were you expecting? You had headphones on.
Most of the time.
I feel like it just confirms that.
That doesn't, like, that just takes down her attractiveness to me. Because I don't feel like she is that attractive that she's like, oh, I'm just always the most attractive person in the room. Like, that's just like ego. Like, you're not even the most attractive person in this room, and it's not like they have like insanely gorgeous like supermodel types in this room. Like, I don't know what you. Sure.
I feel like it just confirms that attractiveness is so subjective and circled and presented in one way, and it always has been.
Like, is that even true? Like, 50 years ago, would like an Asian be ranked most attractive? Especially when she doesn't have like the stereotypical hourglass figure. Like, I feel like they're trying to justify why they didn't rank where they thought they were going to rank. But okay, so now that we know and like got to listen to them more, like my scale of where I'd rank them has definitely solidified. So I think one still stays number one. She seems like just the most reasonable out of all of them, and like the most like down to earth and like realistic. But she's also doesn't think so highly of herself that she'd be upset or angry that the women ranked her last. Yeah, so I think number two, you move her there because she just like I said before, her body is pretty much what people think is attractive, right? And like her answers really didn't change too much about her. It was the other people's answers that really knocked them down for me. So number three, I think I put her number three. She was like whatever, average in most senses, that's fine. I'd move her to number four because at least she was like honest with herself and like what she knew guys found attractive. And yeah, I really didn't like her answers. So I think she moves to number five, which is surprising. I didn't think you could mess up answering basic questions so much that she would fall that far. People say that number two is confidence, saying she thinks she's the most attractive person in the room. But confidence isn't thinking you're the most attractive. Confidence is what number one did. Confidence is not caring what other people rank you and just being fine with it.